Have you ever tried Kalea in the EXP lane? Even though her main role is a support, she completely dominates everyone in the laning phase and wins most matchups. But why is Kalea so much better in the EXP lane compared to support Kalea? And what is this thing that you should remember to maximize her potential? By now, most people have probably seen guides on Kalea, and everyone already knows that her passive creates a water zone every time she uses a skill. And if you create another water zone inside an existing one, it triggers her passive, giving you 3 enhanced basic attacks. The first one lets you dash and hit your target in a distance. The second attack is the Ip Man-like move, which deals damage while healing you and your allies. And the third creates another water zone, which you can trigger even without hitting an enemy, giving you a free water zone. You can also delay the 3 enhanced basic attacks as long as your passive duration hasn't expired. But if the duration is about to end before you land a hit, you won't reach the 3rd enhanced basic attack, and you won't get another water zone. You probably already know about Kalea's skill too, but just to add, if you target it at an enemy, you can use Flicker to reposition and drag them to where you blink. And also, you can use the edge of the water zone if there's no wall nearby. So if your passive is about to expire, you can punch the air to avoid wasting the water zone, which you can still use with your skill 2. At level 1, it's important to remember to take skill 1. I've seen some guides suggesting skill 2, but whether you're playing Roam or EXP Kalea, skill 1 is the better choice because its cooldown is only 3.6 seconds, allowing you to abuse your passive. And with just her skill 1 and passive, as long as you have the right emblem and items, Kalea can easily dominate anyone. Even Lucas, who's supposed to counter Kalea by easily disrupting her skills and passive, gets completely dominated and out-sustained in laning phase. A huge factor here is the healing from Kalea's passive, which is so easy to trigger. Notice how even after all the skills Lucas used, Kalea's HP is still full. We also tested if she could keep up with Hilda in the bush, and it's surprising that Kalea can match Hilda's sustainability. Hilda's armor reduction becomes useless because Kalea regenerates her HP every time her passive triggers. We also tried going up against Glue since his level 1 poke is insane, and I think he can keep up with Kalea. But after several skill trades, Kalea sustained the lane better. Now let's check out Kaja with Revitalize. This will be an interesting match because both of them seem angry at the ground and keep punching it non-stop. I thought Kaja would stand a chance against Kalea because of his Steel Bones effect, which adds physical defense equal to 2% of his lost HP, up to 100 physical defense. But Kalea is just too overpowered. Next up is Yuzong, whose healing from Cursing Touch is also really strong. The problem, though, is that getting 5 stacks of Shaw residue takes longer to trigger compared to Kalea's 2 water zones. Now let's try the meta counter Sissy. I really expected Sissy to win against Kalea in a skill trade because her skills have long range, making it hard for Kalea to chase and lock onto her. But the first enhanced basic attack that dashes to the target really helps in closing the gap with Sissy. We also tested if Sissy could keep up with Kalea at level 4. We're about to see if Sissy's Spell Vamp or Kalea's regeneration will come out on top, but even though Sissy got buffed multiple times, it still feels like she's at a disadvantage. Now, let's try Khalid, who also has strong healing and powerful skills. Let's see if he can handle Kalea. It looks like Khalid will also struggle and can only win if Kalea gets impatient or dives under the tower. Khalid does have the upper hand at the start of the battle because his Desert Tornado hurts a lot. But when it comes to durability and sustainability, Kalea is ahead, which is why she beats most of the current meta EXP laners. On top of that, Kalea can also cancel Khalid's Quicksand Guard. Now, Edith, who is insanely strong in 1 versus 1s, surprisingly gets easily beaten by Kalea, even when she's in her ultimate form with full stacks. Moonton might adjust Kalea's passive or skill 1 in a future update because she's supposed to be a support. Tanky fighters couldn't handle Kalea, so we tried damage fighters. This is Argus with Inspire, and I think he has a better chance in the late game, but no chance in the early game. By the way, if you're looking for a fast and easy way to top up diamonds, I recommend using Aptoide Wallet. It's super simple. Just download or install MLBB through Aptoide using the link in the description. Then install Aptoide Wallet app. On the app, use the promo code DESO to get a 5% bonus on every purchase up to 20%. And on March 28th, they're having an extra 5% bonus perk event, and you'll get 10% with our code on that day. So make sure to mark your calendar. I was out of ideas, so my teammate for this video suggested Dyrroth. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about Dyrroth. Like Kalea, he also has a passive that heals HP after 3 hits, so we decided to try him out with the Sustain Emblem and Revitalize. And as expected, Dyrroth can definitely go head-to-head with Kalea. Kalea will be a tough opponent in Ranked, so it's better to play it safe when facing her, especially if you're at a disadvantage in the matchup. For the Emblem, you can go with the Support Emblem for the plus 12% healing effect and plus 10% cooldown reduction. And with the new talent buffs, Firmness and Tenacity will provide solid durability, while Concussive Blast adds extra damage based on your HP. This setup focuses on sustain, tankiness, and boosting your damage output depending on your durability. Her first 3 core items are Thunderbelt, which stacks up really fast, and Oracle for the healing boost. After that, the next 3 items are situational, depending on the match. I went with Vengeance here, because I thought I might have trouble getting close to Layla. I was also surprised to find out I was facing Hellcurt. However, Revitalize is also a great choice if you want to be a team player and need more sustain. But in solo rank, I focus more on carrying, so I prefer Vengeance. To be honest, I was frustrated when trying to pick Kalea in Ranked, because she's always banned. And when she's finally available, I end up facing a Hellcurt. I wanted this matchup to be Kalea versus a meta EXP laner, but man, why Hellcurt? Hellcurt is strong, but not in the EXP lane. I'd prefer him as a jungler or a roamer, rather than an EXP lane hero. Oh, and I noticed that Kalea's passive even works on turrets. Since we're snowballing so hard in the exp lane, let's see what Kalea can do when she invades solo. Seriously, who wouldn't back off when they see a fighter with both damage and healing? Even the tower couldn't save Hellcurt. Hopefully, he doesn't pick Hellcurt EXP anymore. The great thing about Kalea is that she has sustainability, plus the German Sufflex combo, which has an insanely long uptime. Hopefully we get some WWE collaboration soon. That's all for this video. If you learned something, don't forget to click the like button. And for those waiting for the best hero for Season 36, I'm still trying out all the heroes and checking which ones are really effective. See you in the Mythical Immortal bracket.